all be happy with that, or just kind of relieved?
I guess after all these years, you know, Dave, I've learned that, you know, don't give them back, you know, when you win one. But I'm not very happy. I thought we played really, really hard. I thought defensively we did the things that we've done for a long time, you know, in the first half. And then the second half we stopped guarding, which has been kind of what we do. And we scored a lot of points off our defense in the first half, scored very little off of our defense in the second half. And, you know, it's not... The guy who played the most minutes was Aaron Harris with 27. Somebody plays 26. I mean, yeah, they played pretty hard for 27 minutes. You had a 13-minute break. I mean, that's a pretty good break. And we just... I was really disappointed. Our guys, you know, like that second unit that we brought off the bench in the second half. They didn't play very well. Didn't play very hard. We have to have 5 guys playing the same way, you know, for that pressure to be what it's supposed to be. You can't have one guy standing there staring at the ball and letting this guy flush out and get the ball and really pressure. And they were told that. They were told that for 2 days. If that happens, come sit down. Yeah, I think positive. That's as active as Dennis has been in a long time. I think he was really active. He was active. He was active out on the floor. He hard hedged ball screens well. And, you know, he did a lot of positive things. Aside from missing layups, he did a lot of positive things defensively. Rebounded the ball better.
Have you figured out what kept them from reaching that stage for the first half of the season?
We don't have aggressive people by nature. We have just a whole bunch of laid back, nice guys. Nice guys. You know, they do anything in the world for you. They just are very, very laid back. And the reality is, I think a good portion of them, this is not the most important thing to them. You know, and I'm talking, you know, God, family, and then basketball, you know. Or like Lombardi said, you know, God, family, and the Green Bay Packers. But that's the way it has to be. It's not that you don't have fun. I tell them, you know, I mean, college is the greatest time of your life to enjoy it, but take care of your business first. You'd be dumbfounded, you know, when guys come in, they're like, God, I ain't got no time, man. What's the problem? Man, I got class, I got study hall, I got lift, I got no time. All right, let's think about this. You have class 3 hours a day. You have study hall to max 2 hours a day, that's 5. And you lift for an hour, that's 6. That's 18 hours. They're like, no, that can't be right. No, that's right, man. You know, I don't know what's wrong with putting another hour or so in, maybe work on your game. Should have enough time to kind of have some fun and get some sleep. I think. I worked that out.
Coach, I think like in the last 3 games, you guys are averaging 18, 17, 19 offensive rebounds. But I mean, is there a difference? I mean, you're getting those offensive rebounds with the second chance points. I mean, is there a correlation there?
But to answer your question, we have a lot of opportunities. We give ourselves a lot of opportunities for offensive rebounds. We give ourselves probably, what are we? We're 270 some. No, in field goal percentage.
325.
Huh?
325.
We're 325 out of 345. There's 20 teams that shoot it worse than us in the whole country. So we give ourselves a lot of chances. That's the one thing, and What, you saying we finish more now or we don't finish?
Well, I'm wondering if you're finishing off the second chance.
No,
as well as
not
you like.
like we should. I mean, I give you an example, and I'm not picking on it, but like Dennis tips that one today. Tips it, doesn't even hit the rim. I mean, go get it with 2 hands and finish. Dom shot one over the rim. Rebounded, shot it over the rim. It's hard now to shoot it from 1 feet and shoot it 4. That's a bad miss.
Shoot over the backboard.
Well, I mean, at least I keep telling them, just throw it over the rim. We gotta have somebody over there. It's the ones that hit the rim, bounce back, we can't get.
Bob, you changed your starting lineup a little bit, inserted Dennis. Was that something that you liked? Was it something, his practice effort? You said he played better today. Was that something you'd seen coming?
Well, obviously, we thought we could take advantage and throw it in close to him, which we did. I think we had 4 possessions, got 1 point out of it. Well, that didn't work out very well. But I thought he was more active. I really thought he was way more active than what he has been.
Anything else?
Yeah. Bob, you verbalize the difference in feeling for you, both just the way you live, when you win a game and when you lose a game. Even if you play bad and win, it's got to make it different than playing good and losing.
Well, I guess, in all honesty, winning has become, that's kind of expected. Losing is excruciatingly painful.
Does it affect you? I mean,
Oh, yeah, it affects me. My dad quit, Bob. In all honesty, my dad quit because the losing was so, affected him so much. I mean, if you go back and look, he played 18-game regular season schedule, and he averaged over 20 wins for his career.
Yeah.
So he didn't lose very much. But, yeah, it's hard. You know, it's like Saturday. I mean, they take us off CBS. I mean, we've done things that I've never had anybody do. I've never had a team like that. I've never had a team not compete like that. You know, we go today, for instance, and they're whatever they are, 2-on-1 or 3-on-2, whatever. We got guys jogging down the floor. And he gets in front of the rim, comes out, the guy gets him and makes a 3-point play, and I go off. The next time they come down 2-on-1, it ends up 2-on-4. Because guys know they don't want to hear that, and they're coming out. But at this time of the year, I've never had to do that before. You know, it was always ingrained. It's just been a struggle to ingrain how hard you have to compete. You know, when you're the 21st worst shooting team in America, you got to play hard, man. And I don't get it, man. We got guys, they lose, and they don't bother them. We lost Saturday, I had to go recruit. I want to go, this guy says, hey, you want to sit over there, coach? No, man, I want to stand over here in the corner. I don't get it.
Do you worry that your young guys are maybe not getting that lesson as quickly as the other ones would because some of the older guys are not imparting those lessons?
Well, my young guy was 5 for 6, 2 for 3 from 3, 7 for 10 from the foul line, with 3 rebounds, 19 points, 2 assists, and played the most amount of minutes. See, I believe you get out of this game what you put into it. You know, I think Kevin Noreen's a great example. Kevin Noreen, and I don't want to say it the wrong way, but I mean, physically, he's not near as gifted as anybody else on our team. But he puts so much in. But the truth is, he's getting a heck of a lot out. You know, he's realizing his dream of playing, you know, big-time major college basketball on television, on You know, he's gonna end up with probably 3 majors and a master's degree coming out of here. He's gonna get a great job coming out of here, just like Cam Thurman did. But he's invested in it, you know? He's invested in it. If you don't invest anything, why would you expect to get anything out? You know what I mean? I mean, you can't win a lottery just by a ticket. You can't get a stock market unless you invest. If you don't invest, you know, obviously the more you invest, the more you get out.
Their run when they got it back down to 11, was that something just lack of effort, or
They
you guys
threw it where they wanted to throw it. They threw it where they wanted to throw it. They get a layup off of side out of bounds, which is totally inexcusable because we're just standing staring at the ball, which is what we've been doing. We just, what I was trying to explain to Bob is this our intensity. You know what I mean? Our intensity. We should be in a stance. We should be snapping our head. I told Dennis the other day, you know, Bob Brandon got in foul trouble a little bit, and, you know, Bobby was undersized, but just a tough guy. You know, and I said, Bobby, if you'd sprint down the floor and get in a stance, and Bob had a bad knee, you know, he ran down, got in a stance, slapped the floor, you know, head turned, ready to play, stayed out of foul trouble. You go down there and stand up and let guys go where they want. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we have done. And they know better. The hard thing is you put them in a drill, they know not to do that. Because they just wear that treadmill out when they, you know, they're in a drill. But then you get in the game, you start going up and down, it doesn't transfer for whatever reason. A lot of it's personality. A lot of it's personality.
Thanks, Coach.